So a little while ago, we got a chart in an SBS stating how some paramecia fruits were stronger than other paramecia fruits, and some logia fruits were stronger than other logia fruits. A very prominent example is that the dice fruit is inferior to the arms fruit. The dice fruit is held by Das Bones, otherwise known as Mr. One. But now my attention goes towards his former partner, Miss Doublefinger, also known as Zala, also known as Paula sometimes, because I think she too will have someone who will be her superior in a future SBS if we ever get that type of chart again. That person being Saint Shepard Summers, because Saint Summers and Zala are the only two paramecia type devil fruit users who have a spike themed ability, because Miss Doublefinger, Zala, has the spike fruit, which allows her to create spikes all over her body, and it also allows her the ability to perform acupuncture on herself to increase her muscle mass, and that's the only peculiar power that she has. Whereas Saint Summers with the thorn fruit has a plethora of abilities, and we haven't really seen all of them just yet as of this recording. But so far, he can generate a vine of thorns around his arm. We don't know what that does, but the main ability is that he can generate some sort of spiky force field around living targets. Said living targets are then very dangerous within themselves, because if someone touches the target, their pain will be in measure with how much they love the target. And then two, we found out very recently, if two targets affected by the ability bump into one another by some other external force, they have the potential to hurt themselves. So there's a lot of weird, peculiar force ability going on here with Summers. And there's more stuff to come, I believe, because the interesting part about Summers is that his sword too has a bit of a spike theme to it, or a thorn theme. So perhaps, as well as affecting living creatures, his ability shifts when affecting objects. And then two, perhaps in the future as well, he could use his abilities on himself and turn into a big pufferfish or something like that. I don't know, but I think it's really something to look out for, and perhaps it will be discovered in the future that Zala is inferior to Saint Summers when it comes to their respective paramecia abilities. But with that being said, give me your thoughts and tell your friends about Polypede. What's it?